Hi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But actually, okay, it's almost 12 o'clock, so it's gonna be good noon in few minutes. Maybe 14 minutes, it's gonna be good noon. Hi, I would like to say thank you that I am coming here for the live on my studio, on my channel. I think this is the second time and I was having hard time to get in, and hopefully I manage it. And thank you so much. Today I'm going to talk about an inspiring daylight after all the rainy seasons that was started last november November 28th, right after the death of my beloved doggy, my dog. My dog died November 27, a sudden death that until now I'm still grieving and I'm still sad, and but I have no choice but to move on. Anyway, um, welcome to live chat. Okay, thank you. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by your community guidelines. Learn more. Okay, thank you very much for showing that. I'm not too good when it comes to this YouTube, uh, but I think from the start I'm willing to learn about it. Because I think I'd rather be in YouTube than in Facebook. I have so many followers in Facebook, but this is the having I'm having hard time of getting some followers in my YouTube account. But anyway, this is my second live stream, and that was way back. My first one that was way back, like maybe 4 months or 5 months ago, and I was talking about on how to survive cancer because I'm a survivor. I'm a cancer survivor, and I just would like to share it to the people that maybe some people they can relate to my situation and they can learn something from me, and I would like to share about it. Today, I'm kind of a little bit sad of when I woke up in the morning because usually my dog was with me. He was the one who wake me up every morning, and it's almost 2 weeks. Tomorrow is gonna be 2 weeks that my dog's gone, and myself still adjusting for his sudden death. Um, but today, this is the first day from November 28th that I can see the sun outside. And as you can see here, we're living in the condominium. I can see the sunlight there. Okay? The sunlight there. So it's nice to see. Oh, it's nice to see the sunlight, and it brings you life to live in this world. And sometimes it's kind of sad, but life, yeah, well, I mean, death is part of life. Uh, life, there's no challenge without death. So every day we have to strive ourselves to live life in a good way. Because we don't know, we don't own our time, um, and we don't know our tomorrow. The reason why I said that because I experienced from my dog, and it's just like we play in 1 minute, and after 2 minutes he got a heart breakdown, and it was very hard to accept it. There was no My dog didn't give me a chance to to take care of him while he is sick, but he is a spoiled one. I love him to death, and he knows that. The only thing it's really hard to accept for the sudden death. But anyway, I am going to share my life experience when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And that was like 19 years ago, and it's going to 20 years now, and I was predicted to die, and I survived, and I've been through fifteen major surgeries, and I'm God giving me a new life all the time. And but we're just only human being, and even that we are too close, and I'm too close to God. As a human being, we still have time. Sometimes we experience the wickedness in our life. and it's really hard, but myself, you know I can go fight to the max and believe life and fight for every day. Predicted to die, but God knows when I'm gonna die, where I'm gonna die, and what reason that I'm going to die. Okay? So 19 years ago, I was diagnosed with a very, very aggressive breast cancer. We call that lumpectomy. It's in the lymph nodes. We call it lymph nodes. Parang lanit-lanit. When you see the chicken, there's a little like hair, like the small size, like very thin, like your hair, that connected to your to your veins or your fat or your skin or something. That's the breast cancer that I have. And a doctor told me, my surgical doctor told me that I have like 7 years to live, but I beat it. I think because of my mental power, I believe in my mental power and no self pity, and then pray to God and cooperate with my doctor, no matter how hard it is. The target to the point that you want to live. So maybe that's one reason that I am here, and of course, God guiding me to be here right now. Um, anyway, the sunlight makes my day. After when I woke up this morning, that I was kind of sad, and when I see the sunlight, it brings life to me again. Um, it takes a while, but in the long run, I'll be back again to my normal life. Um, what is this? I'm a kind of person that trained by my husband not to have a self pity. Because if you have self pity, you're gonna love on the bed all the time because you feel, oh, I'm so sick. I don't want to do something because I have this, I have that. No, that's not the way it is to survive. You need to fight, get up from the bed if you can handle to do it. You need to do something or find something. But the hardest way is, hold on 1 second, let me. The hardest way to battle, to battle, is the depression. I don't know where I get the depression and the fear, the anxiety. Probably because the experience that I've been through, the anxiety is fearing something, that when you feel something wrong in your system, you may. I always think, oh, maybe I have these cancers, come back and this and that. But actually, it's not. It's only in your mind. And but the depression, I think, because if you're aging and it take a lot of medication, that will cause a lot of depression because of the hormonal problem. Like if you have an active cancer, your body, the doctor will not allow your body to have estrogen, um, and they don't want your cancer cells to become active again. And that's the problem, that they have to take medication. All the medication that you're taking is to control your hormones not to become active, because if your hormones become active, your cancer cells is becoming active too. So you don't want to happen that. Of course, if you're married, it affects to your relation. But so far, I think God given me the good husband ever in this world, because my husband, understand me everything, and very supportive. And because of, I think, because of the love, uh, he's doing everything for me to, what do you call this, to make me feel, to make me feel strong and keep fighting all the time. And actually, I am blessed, and I think I feel that um, I feel that for me, correct me if I'm wrong, but I am not you and you're not me. But for me, myself, um, having cancer, I think that's not the thing that you have to think that you're gonna die with cancer and you don't want to do anything. But for me, having cancer is an inspiration. Okay, it is hard to say that it's an inspiration that you have to deal it every day. First, if the doctor determine you that you have these years to live, I think the only way, the first thing that you have to think is to ask question to yourself why and what you're gonna do, what do you wanna do, and what's gonna be happen. Okay, for me, having cancer, um, it's hard to say that it's okay. Actually, it's not okay, but it helps you to become more stronger to this world, and you know what to do for the rest of your time while you are still here. You can schedule everything, and you know what to do for your family, and of course, you spend time love with your family while you are alive. Okay, other people, once they have that kind of, not even not even cancer or anything, a deadly kind of illness, some people they think, oh, I don't want to live, I want to die. They give up. They give up. For me, I will never give up. You know, I will never give up, and I will wait for my time. And because I know that only God knows when will be your last time in this world. Because God brought us to this world, and He has the authority to take our life and take us with Him. Okay? If you go to heaven, who wants to come back here? You know? Heaven is forever. There's no forever in here. But anyway, second, how to survive. You must be positive. Positive in everything. No matter how hard it is, you have to force yourself to do it. Think positive. And I believe that the power of mind is very, very important while you are fighting for your life. Power of mind, it includes positive thinking, uh, bring up your physical attitude to a mental attitude that everything is going to be cleared. And I think that's what I did. And the third one, first of all, that's not the first one. First of all, is of course to pray to God on how to survive. Pray to God, and then power of mind, help yourself. You know, no matter your health is not perfect, that you are having that illness, you still have to eat well, the right food, and make sure that you cooperate with your doctor, because your doctor, I believe that God sent a doctor for you to help you heal, to cure your illness. They knows well what kind of medication that you're going to take to the best of your health. So I think that's one, and also, of course, spend time with your family. And some they were not supportive, but I am so blessed that I have my husband that supports me all the time, and until now, he's still supportive. You know, I la- I think because of the love he did that for me, or maybe love and pity. You know, love and pity is a good combination. It's a very good combination. So, but today is a new day for me. Even that I struggle a lot of depression, Um, I made it today, and I'm happy that I see the sunlight is very inspirational daylight. You see the color like orange, and it's bright. It makes your light brighter too. And it's a good day, even it was like a little bit a rain shower and cold outside, and a lot of people depressed because of the winter time. It's too dark, it's a long night and a short day. But we still have to appreciate that we have the life, we have the place to live. And what do you call this, that we are blessed, that God is sheltering us, and He never leave us behind. And it's Christmas. It's coming Christmas, and I hang the decorations, the Christmas lights, because I want to see the brightness of the lights. You have to make it balance your life. Even you are in the dark side, situation, just put something a little bit lights on the other side to make it balance. You don't need to be on the bed all the time and keep thinking and keep thinking and keep thinking, and until you get crazy. The more you be on the bed, the more you get sicker, the more you think a lot of negativity thoughts, and it will bring you down. It will bring you down, and don't let your enemy to break you down and bury you alive, because I experienced that I was buried alive. But I just say thank you to one of my friend, that she opened my mind and she encouraged me, you know, to live life again. So I do appreciate that, and I am here today talking to you guys, and um, I can talk to you again later, because I don't want I don't this is a testing only, and I would like to make the whole detail, and I want some other people that can relate, whoever that can relate to the situation. I would like to be here for you guys and share the ideas, the experience that I've been through, um, mentally, physically, especially spiritually. Spiritually is the most important in our life. It's the relation and the connection with God. That's the most important. And I'm happy that despite of everything, I think I did a lot of things to make other people happy, and a lot of achievements in my life that I achieved, that I don't really believe it while I was struggling that kind of illness. I did it without thinking, and God is so good to me that He's always with me um, when I need Him, or I don't need Him, but He's always guiding me, and I do really appreciate that, and always thankful to God. Anytime, every time, He's always in my mind. Every time He comes to me, I lay down and speak to Him, because if God comes to you to remember God, it means He's calling you and He wants you to talk to Him, and He's ready to listen to you for from whatever you want to say, whatever you want to ask from Him. He is ready to listen to you. And God is a provider, a savior. I own everything in this world, and He will do everything for us as long as we remember Him. God is not leaving us, only as human being leaving Him. Remember that John 3:16, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish but have an everlasting life. So remember that. Remember that verse. Anyway, my live now is just almost 20 minutes now, and I have to say or stop over here, and I'll come back later when I get a chance, and I will start the the detail, not the detail, but the important things. I would like to share it with you guys, that I'm thinking that I'm feeling that I can help other people, for those people who are in bed or anywhere, maybe they can relate that kind of situation. Okay, so thank you very much for giving me a chance to be here, and I'll be coming back pretty soon. Okay, thank you. Bye.